Hi, so let's look at how you would format or find the information from a book to do your works cited entry. So I've made a PDF of the pages that I will need to find that information from doing a works cited entry. So again, you're going to be looking for, the first thing is the author's name, then the title of the book, then the publisher and the year of publication. You would also be looking for an edition. So, is this a second, third, or fourth edition? If it's a first edition, you don't have to identify first edition. We'll assume that it's the first edition if you don't have that information there. You might also have a book that has an editor. And then again, you would look for that. Now, the Master Guide to MLA walks you through, all the different things you might need to look at. If you have a book that's in translation, there's a place to put the translator, right? But I've got about as simple as you can get a book. This is the Outsiders by S.C. Hinton. So I've got my author, I've got my title, and then up here it says Laurel Leaf Contemporary Fiction. I've actually even got the publisher. I think it looks like it's the publisher, right? So if I go, I'm going to look at the title page. That's the next place that I can look to make sure that I've got all of the information possible. This is going to show me if there's a subtitle. It's going to show me if there is an editor or a translator usually. It's also going to give me an indication of who the publisher is. You can see right down here it says Laurel Leaf Books. And then on the very back of this page, I'm also going to find more information such as the date of publication, the ISBN number, which I don't need for my works cited page, but I'm going to show you how you can use the ISBN number to maybe kind of help you figure out what's what. Because look here, I've got Laurel Leaf Publishing here, but I don't see Laurel Leaf anywhere here. And well, there it is right there, but I've got Dell, Bantam Doubleday, Viking, right? Which one do I use? I have copyright 1967, but I also have November 1989. Well, what's the date to use, right? Well, on dates, that's usually pretty easy. Whatever is the latest date is the one you want to use, right? Obviously, they didn't publish this in 1967 and then stick 1989 on it for fun, right? So whatever is the most recent year is going to usually be the date that you want to cite in terms of date of publication. And again, even though you may see a whole lot of different editors right here, like even I see right here, we've even got Holt, Reinhardt, and Winston, right? You really want to go with what is the name on the title page, right? But if you're not sure, one place you can go to is a place called worldcat.org. And then I'm going to type in the ISBN number of the book in question. And then I'm going to see that I have two came up. Right here, this says Viking Press, 2008, 1967 copyright, and here it says Laurel Leaf Books, 1982. Well, Laurel Leaf is the right publisher, but my date here is 1989, not 1982. I also don't have a picture of the book right there to even match it. Oh, it's the right cover, right? So basically what I think has happened is that, and again, if I click this and I see all of the editions, I can maybe find any other that was in Laurel Leaf Publishing, right? But I don't see that over there, right? I can also see dates, but I've also got, I can go to the other pages here. I see Viking. All right, so here's 1984. And I bet there it is right there. So I think what's happened, and I know this because I've been doing this a long time, I would not expect you to understand this, is that this book was published in 1982. So the edition here, 1982. But what's happened is that it has been reprinted multiple times. So basically a reprint is when they run out of all copies of a book, but there's still a demand for that edition, so they print more. But they stamp it with a new date there to show when that has been printed. So nothing has changed in the book. An edition means that there's things that have been changed, right? It's just now this is a different publishing run. That's the only way I can explain that the discrepancy between dates. You do want to go with the date that's on the book, right? And so that's what we're going to do. So again, for my works cited entry, I'm going to put the author's name, then the title of the book, then the title of the publisher, and then the year of publication. I'm not going to put page numbers in my works cited entry because I'm citing the entire book. S.E. Hinton wrote the entire book. You only cite page ranges for books if you're looking at an anthology where the author being cited has only written part of the whole book, right? So we don't put page numbers. And again, I don't have an editor or a translator or an edition to cite here, so I don't have to worry about those components either. So again, if you're having trouble, like I just said, you can go to WorldCat, but if that doesn't help, do a screenshot if you can of the book, or take a picture with your cell phone and send it to me with a question about what you're not sure about, and I'll let you know what's the right way to do it.